Hey, so it's our final video for the month of May. In the first week we discussed what it means to be full with negative things and what your life will look like when you're filled with positive things. And I gave you tips and a task to help you begin filling up your body with those positive things you want. Week 2 was all about reflection on where you've come from the first week, or releasing all the negative things and filling yourself up with the positive things that you want, and what that looks like. You also got a task for that week with the glass being half full, and you wrote in that where you've come from and where you want to go. And all last week you were actively working on coming and being the rest of that glass, so that you could be made whole, so that you could be filled up with all these positive things and the Holy Spirit. And week 3 is all about what now. So the difference between the different videos and this month for the webinars is your cocoon is already built. So last week you were building your cocoon, and this week you are busting out as a butterfly, and you want to know what does that look like. And like I said, it's different than my past seminars because my videos stop at when you're building the cocoon, and you just have to read my blogs to figure out what happens when you become a butterfly. This week you are now a butterfly, so congratulations for all your hard work, for sticking to it and remaining positive and remaining committed to making positivity a lifestyle. And now you're meditating. You know now that you're filled up. So now you want to have those specific talks with Christ about where He wants you to go. Now that you are filled up with all these positive things, now that you're not hungry and you're not seeking things just for fulfillment, now you're seeking things because you know they're going to add value, because now anything else that you add onto your life, anything else that you bring into your soul is going to make you overflow, and you want to make sure that you're overflowing with the correct thing. So now is the time just to listen to God and allow Him to guide you, and so that you can go spread God's good news. Now that you're a butterfly, it's time for you to fly off. It's time for you to let other people know about the wonders that can happen when they share positivity. That's so important, because when you begin to work on yourself, and when you feel yourself being worked on, and when you feel yourself that God is communicating with you, it's important not to be selfish and to hold that in. It's important for you to share that with other people. What does it look like to be a Christian? You want to be a walking, talking, breathing example of God's love, of God's grace, of God's mercy. But you also want to go out and tell other people. So the same way that I'm helping you, that I'm guiding you, that we're doing this journey together, now you want to bring people onto your journey so that they can dump out all the things that they don't need in their life, all those negative relationships, all those negative environments, the job that they're not happy in. Now you can share with them that life is so much more, that if they just fill themselves up with positivity, if they just love God, if they embrace God, if they feed their soul daily, then amazing things can happen. And this does not require a worksheet. Instead, I will be giving you guys some simple steps. If you are subscribed to my website, you will get these simple steps. If you are not, then you are missing out on this week. So make sure that you subscribe to my website so that you're not missing on any of these worksheets. But I will give you guys some tips on how I meditate, along with some other tips that I found from other people and other bloggers that I read on how they meditate to help you. And I will also be giving you guys some scriptures to take along with you on that worksheet. So normally with your worksheet and with your task, it's something to complete, it's something to fill out. This week I really want you to focus on meditating. And if you're focusing on meditating, if you're silent and you're listening to God, it's not really any worksheet that I can give you. I just want you really to focus in on hearing God's voice. And of course I'm talking about metaphorically. You're not going to literally hear a man or a woman's voice speaking to you, but you will begin to feel things instinctually. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of the month. Be sure to check into my blog, my website next week, where we'll be talking about what it looks like to spread God's good news and why you should do it. Like I said, this is my last video for the month of May. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Be sure to subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on all these great free worksheets. Mwah.